in 3, 2, 1, go.
Coming into the autonomous period here, all robots coming to life. 1768 placing a piece of coral up onto the high reef. 246 also matching them, placing a coral on the high reef. Meanwhile, over on the blue line side, team 151 bringing a piece of coral onto the lower level. Now in the teleoperated period, 246 having a piece of coral, trying to see if they can bring it up over onto the high basket. Meanwhile, 1768 removing some algae and bringing some coral. Over on the blue lines, we see team 5494 trying to place a piece of coral up onto the high reef, and it does not look like it stayed. Meanwhile, 151 having a piece of coral in their possession, placing it up on the high level. 1735 removing a piece of algae from the reef zone. 246 bringing a piece of coral up over into their reef zone. 1768 bringing some more coral into the reef zone as well. 5,000 hammerheads having a piece of coral, placing it on the second level. 1768 removing some algae. 1735 bringing over the algae to the net. 1768 bringing the algae over to the processor. $59.94 having a piece of coral in their possession, trying to see if they can place it onto the reef. 1768 bring another piece of algae over to the processor. 246 placing another piece of coral up onto the reef. 5,000 hammerheads bringing some more coral onto the reef as well. 1735 bringing more pieces of coral and algae over to the reef and to the net. 151 providing some coral as well. 54.94 placing some coral on the back of the reef on the blue line side. 30 seconds remain now. 1735 having a piece of algae. Meanwhile, starting to approach the barge. 54.94 approaching the barge. 768 is going to be climbing onto the cage. That looks pretty good. 246 hanging out under the barge. 735 hanging out on the barge. 54.94 trying to see if they can get that last second climb potentially. As time expires, we'll have an official score for you here in just a moment. With the score of 125-97, with the Red Alliance swimming away with 5 ranking points for qualification match number 71.